Hey Paul, this is Dr. Carter. I wanted to give you some feedback on your video blog. I thought it was excellent, and you hit some really important points about the therapist's ability to be able to facilitate a safety for the client to be able to express their problems. Um, and you mentioned things like giving space to the client, being attentive and focused, paraphrasing, didn't interrupt, which is a very important attribute. And it occurred to me as you were talking, it reminded me of some studies that I had read some years ago back in the 70s. And what they did was they looked at the difference between verbal and nonverbal communication. And what they found was that people attributed to whether or not they were liked mostly to nonverbal cues as opposed to verbal cues. So really only about 7% of the um, cues that a person was using to determine whether or not a person liked them were verbally related. So they were really paying attention to things like body posture and facial expressions, how they modulated their voice, even general appearance. So how important that is, and maybe you saw some of those things being illustrated in this video too, that are kind of an unsung hero in counseling, but it gives you a sense of how important these things are and how um, our ability to be able to set that environment, as opposed to giving advice or being so careful about the coming up with the right sentence or the right words at the right time, really takes a back seat to just being authentic and um, letting your genuine care for the client come out in your nonverbal cues. So just wanted to kind of take the opportunity to kind of build on what you had written or what you had expressed, and I thought you did a great job. So good work. Thanks.